Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play the Somnium Files Part 31. In the previous video, we learned what happened to Monica from Hitomi, and Hitomi's continuing to tell us about why she never told Iris, or told the police, or anybody about what happened.
That's the real reason I've been silent for 18 years. I didn't want to lose Iris. But fate can be cruel. God used other means to take Iris from me. In January, Iris suddenly collapsed.
Can't remember if the cancer thing has been established in this route or not.
It was caused by a malignant tumor in her brain. There's nothing we can do. She only has a year to live at most. That's what the doctor said. If you remember me telling you.
Okay, we did talk about that in Hitomi's route.
But what I didn't tell you is that there was an experimental new treatment. It was...
Some of the cutting-edge nanomachines can even go inside your body and cure illnesses. They can even cure cancer. And they go beep, beep, beep. That's what Mom said.
nanomachines.
I doubt they have the capabilities to go beep, beep, beep. Because they're so small, they probably don't put speakers on them.
Nanomachines could remove the tumor, but the procedure would be so expensive. With my salary, it wasn't something I could afford. I thought hard about it, about how I could get my hands on that kind of money.
Okay, so she's blackmailing so that would be what she was meeting with him about?
But I couldn't think of a solution.
Maybe?
Time passed. Before I knew it, it was November.
Now the problem with that is you would think so would just, have you killed.
Iris's symptoms worsened. Her time was running out. I was starting to panic. I couldn't sit here and waste time while Iris... In any case, I had to get the money before it was too late. So I thought of a plan. A plan to blackmail Sosajima. Two days ago, on Saturday night, I called So and invited him to come to the warehouse. He agreed to come, after I hinted at what happened 18 years ago.
Okay, so that's why the body was out?
I'd prepared everything, hiding behind the forklift until So came. When he finally arrived...
So I feel like he'd just have you killed.
He walked over to the workbench.
Because if anything, he's probably more powerful and more influential than he was, 20 years ago or 18 years ago. This is post-chemical plant So. This is I'm flush with cash So.
Where I had laid Monica's body. He lifted the cloth and looked down. He whimpered and stumbled back. Even he was fazed. Seeing a body he thought he got rid of 18 years ago. Not to mention it was the body of a woman he was in a relationship with. A woman his own son killed. He reacted exactly as I expected he would. I had prepared a recording and sent it to his phone.
I know what happened 18 years ago. Everything. I know who did it, and I know she had a baby inside her. You can probably guess what I'm going to say next. Be prepared to pay for my silence. I will tell you the exact amount later. And don't tell anyone about this. Not Saito. Not the Kumakuras. If you do anything even remotely suspect, I will go to the press with the truth. Understand?
I told him to keep quiet and cut ties with the Kumakuras.
Okay, so at least she hid her identity, but we do also... he must know at this point, right? Considering we saw Hitomi talking to him at his residence. Well, I was a little like, did she outright say who she was when she told him to come there? But presumably it was an anonymous message then?
Even if he found out who I was, without the Kumakura gang, he had no power over me. And there's no way he'd risk his political career. Not to go after me. I saw So put his phone back into his pocket and run out of the warehouse. I came out of my hiding place to put Monica's body back, but then something unexpected happened.
The daughters.
I saw you, Date. I hid behind the forklift before you saw me, and when you were done looking around.
Iba, your life sensibility would have been pretty helpful here. You can only sense when people are alive or dead when it's convenient to you, eh?
Iris.
One thing I do like about the whole, like, Monica Iris body thing is that when we first see Monica, or Manaka or whatever, my initial thought was that isn't like Iris. And then I felt kind of like somewhat gaslighted by the game when they were saying it was Iris. But I ended up being right, and it not looking like Iris was actually kind of important. That's one thing I do like about the twist, that the answer is kind of in front of you, but the game just kind of like it somewhat gaslights you into being like, no, they're different. They look completely the same, and you're like, I guess, I don't know. I feel like they look different. Head felt fuzzy. I couldn't gather my thoughts. I didn't know what to say. Said Iba did the talking.
Iris is not Hitomi's daughter.
Well, yes and no.
But Iris's father is Sosajima. Her mother, Monica Iwai, was killed 18 years ago by So's son, Saito. However, Hitomi raised Iris since she was a baby. Hitomi showed unwavering love and compassion for her, just as much as her biological mother would have, if not more. Iris's tumor was discovered in January of this year. The only possible treatment was experimental nanotechnology.
Yeah, so did you guys do that, or did we not get around to it?
However, that treatment is restrictively expensive.
I guess you wouldn't have had enough time yet.
Hitomi devised a plan to blackmail Sosajima for the money. The best way to establish the blackmail was to show him proof directly.
It's kind of weird. I mean, like, the recap's a little weird here, because it's like, yeah, I mean, it's helpful for me to a degree, because it has been a couple days since I recorded the last video, but some of this is stuff we literally were just told, like, minutes ago.
That is why Hitomi created the scene with the corpse. She was the one who called So to the warehouse.
Like, I mean, they literally just told us this. Japanese media loves their flashbacks, man.
What Date saw
It's kind of
was what
crazy.
Hitomi had prepared for So. That is the summary of what we have learned so far. But there are some things I have yet to understand. Date, pull yourself together. Ask her questions. Date, snap out of it.
I heard Iba call for me and came too. Subject's chair. The sink machine. Where do they go? Oh no. That's sussy. Alright. Told me sitting quietly. Oh yeah, what's up with the eye thing? Because I guess if you hadn't already heard Pewter's story, that shit would seem very weird.
I'm sorry.
I mean, it's still kind of weird, but
I have no idea.
he's just like a freak, man. Continuing Sunday's events, or did you tell Renju about blackmailing So?
No, I did not.
Couldn't he pitch in? Isn't he fucking loaded? I mean, he's not as rich as So, but, and
All of this was my idea.
I don't know. I guess it depends. We don't know exactly how expensive the nanotechnology is, or exactly how rich Renju is.
I probably don't have to ask, but let me just be sure.
But I mean, they kind of framed it as like, oh, So can't do anything without the Kumakuras, which I feel like doesn't really make much sense. Like, the idea that he wouldn't have, like, gotten in with another gang in the meantime, because if the Kumakuras have gone straight, so to speak, since Rohan died, like, they wouldn't be out there murdering civilians because someone asked them to or paid them to. That kind of makes sense, like, that he wouldn't be able to use the Kumakuras, but you would think as soon as that pivot happens, So would, you know, like, hire other people. And plus, we know he has all his bodyguards and whatnot. Like, the idea that he wouldn't have been able to find Hitomi and kill her seems suspect. I think it should have been, maybe she should have phrased it more as, like, she didn't care if she died, because as long as she got the money. Like, if she could just hide her identity long enough to get, like, the initial payment or something.
After I left the warehouse, what did you do?
Because that kind of makes sense. If you're like, I know that So will probably kill me for this, but as long as we can get some money to pay for the surgery for Iris and she can keep living, that kind of makes some sense to me.
I put Monica's body back onto the hood of the forklift. Then I left.
Makes sense.
That's why the police didn't see the body when they arrived on the scene. It makes perfect sense now that I have the facts.
I'm just saying, Ivy, you could have helped us out by life sensing that Hitomi was there.
Iris did not resurrect. You simply mistook Monica for Iris. The body did not disappear. Hitomi moved it. Those were the events at the warehouse Sunday night. Simple. There are still a few loose ends, but I believe I understand what occurred 18 years ago. However, none of this ties directly back to Shoko Nadami. Her murder was just 4 days ago.
Yeah, we still don't know what the hell's going on with Shoko.
Is it connected? Or are these two separate cases?
If there is a connection, it would be with Renju and So.
And there is also, it's weird that, you know, in So's Somnium, he envisioned Iris instead of Monica. Because, I mean, it's like, you know, Iris is even wearing, like, her clothes and stuff. Like, that wasn't a situation where they just, like, looked similar. Like, it was her distinctive outfit. I mean, I guess it's because we just showed him Iris right then, but that seems weird.
We can think about it later. More importantly...
I mean, the answer is because, like, the mystery needed it to look exactly like Iris, but it's a little strange.
Wait.
Angry Hitomi? The most powerful of all
Where
the
are you
Hitomis?
To look for Iris, of course.
But you have no idea where she is, right?
Sidekick Hitomi?
Do you know something?
Yes.
How do you know where Iris is?
At around 4 o'clock today, I received a phone call. I don't know who it was. They were using a voice modulator.
What did they say?
I have your daughter. Don't call the police or she dies. That's why I didn't tell you earlier.
Renju.
We don't know that for certain. It could be number 89.
Could also be So.
Either way,
Like 3 people it could be.
Iris is in danger right now.
The voice asked for something else. He told me to go to a specified location with you.
With me?
Yes.
The culprit knows me? It must be Renju.
Could be they're trying to get us back to that warehouse so they can swap minds back.
What location?
Don't really know why you'd want to be Date, though. Well, I mean, I guess if you're 89 and you become Date, then, you know, Date, not Date goes to, you know. You would be free as Date.
I'm sorry, but this stops now.
Oh, hello.
Date. Run.
Boss!
Hey Dante, remember when you took out like
Please, do not worry.
20 armed guards?
I merely put her to sleep.
What are you doing?
It's time for them fast moves.
My orders. They told us to halt our investigation. The boss was already going against orders as it is, which is why...
Investigation? What investigation? Shoko or Iris?
Neither. The investigation of Monica's murder.
Monica? But her case is all but completely solved.
Yes, but only to us, right? If we say nothing, then her investigation is ongoing.
So Tsujima. So threatened us, didn't he?
I don't know. But you've been stripped of your authority on this investigation as of 5 minutes ago. In fact, you are to be placed under house arrest.
We don't own a house, we have an apartment.
What will you do, Date? I suggest you comply.
Iva, can you turn the power off?
Easily.
Alright, get ready. 3, 2, 1.
Shouldn't he use the eye thing? Computer.
Now tell me, where is the location?
I mean, I feel like he should have, instead of pointing a gun, he should have used his eye thing.
I can't tell you.
Why not?
If I told you, you'd go alone, wouldn't you? But if I don't go with you...
Alright, take me there.
I'm down for sidekick Hitomi. Any new sidekicks, I'm always for. Oh, definitely got a skirt for good luck. Almost forgot. Okay, it is. They're gonna try and swap our minds back.
I know this place.
It's the chemical plant that closed 8 years ago.
Knew that. How did I know that? Corners of my mind were aching.
Date, I'm sorry, but this is going to be bad.
What happened?
Someone has begun to access my stored memory. They are attempting to wipe all the data. Everything I have accumulated over the last 5 years, including backups.
Pewter. Is Pewter doing this?
Almost definitely. He does have admin rights. I summoned some ice, but that will only buy time.
Accurate representation of what computer programs do.
I have 4 hours at the most. After my ice is broken, Peter will be able to access Wadjet, my core programming. He would be able to destroy my mind.
Why?
It must be related to the orders they are receiving from the top. The higher-ups clearly see you as a threat, Date. They are attempting to limit your power by removing me from the equation. I suppose their motivation hardly matters now. The most important thing now is finding Iris and bringing her to Abyss within 4 hours, or else I will cease to exist.
Date? What's wrong?
Nothing.
All right, now you know. So get moving. I'm counting on you, Date.
4 hours. It's fine. That should be plenty of time. I gripped my revolver and got moving.
I'll go in first. You wait here.
Okay.
Kick in the door? Waving the 4-4? No? Calmly open the door?
Is that... Renju?
The case remains unsolved. Man, that was an abrupter ending than I expected. I mean, I expected that to happen, but I mean, you know, the idea of wanting to use the machine to fuck with Date. Okay, so that's a lock. Okay, that's not the actual ending then. Okie dokie. But now what? I guess that had to happen. It's the only other lock we have. But I feel like it doesn't really connect to... I don't even fucking remember what's going on here. This is like the very start of the damn game. What was going on here? Just to refresh my memory. So we did Iris. This is when you look at the videos. Yeah, we never really, like, kind of forgot about that whole, like, the murders that Iris for some reason had knowledge of. I'm trying to think. We did the... Which path was which? Because we initially did the one where we looked at the videos and saw the murders. And yeah, we saw Date in this path, in the picture. And this was 89 sync. Then we try and find the boss, only to see that she's murdered, so okay. Potentially murdered, so. But yeah, I guess begin. If we probably best to just like begin, even if it isn't exactly where it cut off. Just for a refresher since it's been a while.
That is...
Sosajima.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's the warehouse.
Why? Why? Boss? What's going on here? Why did Boss kill So?
Yeah, this is probably the one that has like the biggest like question mark for me in the game so far. It's like I don't really know what's going on with the boss. The only real idea I had was that like it wasn't actually her. It's, you know, she's been mind jacked. But I mean, as far as, well, I mean, we know boss is connected to 89 in the sense that, well, no, because I guess if we think of, if the 89 at that point in the story was actually Psycho Date could blame the boss for his imprisonment. I don't know, like it's really thing here. All right.
Shoko was killed around 5 p.m. Friday. What was Boss doing at that time?
Unknown.
Okay, Renju's murder.
What about Saturday, 8 p.m.?
The time Renju was killed? Similarly unknown.
Oh yeah, I forgot Iris and Oda fucking died in this one.
Iris and Ota were killed at different times.
Yeah, I've forgotten this already happened.
I was watching the stream on the call with Boss.
Only the first few minutes. The polar bear had not yet appeared on stream. It is possible that she made the call from somewhere off camera.
Where was Boss's phone at the time? Check her cell records.
She did not call from a mobile phone.
Yeah, this is definitely, I kind of forgot about a lot of this stuff. This is definitely the route that has like the most question marks.
She used a PC.
It's kind of weird that, you know, it was like our very first one, and it's like the one that still had like the most unexplained. Like everything else, I feel like I got a pretty good grasp on like where it's going, but, and I had like a good idea of where it was going to go before it happened, but
Using a VPN service, she could have accessed her Abyss PC from the warehouse and made the call.
I don't believe it.
Boss is the new Cyclops killer? Shoko, Renju, Iris, Ota, So. Boss killed them all?
The evidence makes that a likely possibility. So also had his left eye removed, identical to Shoko, Renju, and Iris. Date, I know where the boss is. I have picked up her GPS.
Where?
She is now at the Sagan residence, somewhere inside Hitomi's house.
What?
Skirt? Multiple skirts? All the skirts? Not Hitomi. We were just starting to, I mean, we already kind of liked her, but there was a period where we thought she might have been sus, but she ended up not being sus, so we like her again. I drew my gun from its holster and barged into the house.
Hitomi! Hitomi!
I called for her, but there was no reply. I didn't see boss either.
Iva, call boss's phone.
On it.
Cushion? Bookshelf. Standing lamp. Oh, there it is. That it? Okay. I didn't have to click on the actual phone.
The boss's phone.
Oh shit. Kaname Date, you were under arrest for murder.
What?
What the hell? Drop your weapon! Comply! Boss?
Yeah, the only really thing I have is that boss has been mind-jacked, but like I don't know when it would have happened. Is it just a cookie magazine, or is that suggestive? I think it's just a well, it's actually a DVD, I think. Well, no, I mean, it looks like a magazine. It just says DVD on there. Lower your weapons?
Please, lower your weapons.
I'm complying?
You drop your guns, I'll drop mine.
Phrases that have literally never worked in history.
Date, do you really think these officers will listen to you?
But what choice do I have?
Okay, I ain't killing anybody.
I didn't kill anyone.
Also, something that has never worked in history.
Please believe me.
Followed by another word that has never worked, or phrase that has never worked in history.
They are not listening to you.
Well, they're clearly listening. They're just not heeding what we're saying. Boss is the culprit?
Boss is the culprit. That woman right there is the new Cyclops killer.
Definitely things guilty people say.
She's tricking you.
They are well trained. They did not even flinch.
That's what we get for talking to fucking cops. Didn't go anywhere. Alright. Yeah, where's Hitomi?
I don't know. She was gone when I got here.
Why did you come here?
Why would I tell you?
What the fuck are you doing, man?
I could ask you the same thing.
We're just vibing.
You killed Shoko Nadami, didn't you?
Unlikely. We have a great alibi of the game didn't exist yet when that happened. We were not materialized.
That's ridiculous. What are you talking about?
Don't lie. Are you kidding me?
You're the new Cyclops killer.
What? Why do you think that?
You put a gun to So's head and pulled the trigger. I saw it with my own eye.
And my other
Shut up.
AI.
Shut up. Stop lying!
I just don't really get why they would film themselves. That doesn't make much sense to me. Unless it's literally just a taunt Date, which maybe, I mean, Psycho Date is a psycho. Fight?
This is going nowhere.
Are you going to fight?
I have no choice.
Like, I don't really know how you're gonna pin the Shoko killing on Date. Because in theory, Aiba records everything that happens. So you could just show a recording of at 5 p.m. and it's Date jerking off to the most degenerate shit you've ever seen, probably.
I recommend against it. You have zero chance of winning a firefight.
Well then, what can I do?
Let me think.
I feel like there's like a 90% chance you get gunned down.
What is that on the kitchen table? Could it be your favorite thing?
What?
The magazine.
You want me to look at a magazine now?
Just look.
It can't be. This is the stuff of legends. Only the most diehard fans have ever laid eyes on it.
Hey, it is a suggestive magazine? Why would that be on Hitomi's counter, though? Oh, shit. My hand was nowhere near the fucking keyboard, man.
Limited edition!
I'm just saying, if you make any jerky movement, they're gonna shoot you immediately. Okay, apparently they're the world's worst shot. Oh yeah, I forgot. Nobody can shoot in this damn series, or this game. So just like the one guy open fired.
Date.
Stormtrooper looking ass.
Firebomb bullets. Shoot at the cloud.
Why?
It's kind of near us.
Just do as I say, and fast.
And your ass would get absolutely riddled. Always forget about the damn arrow keys. Nothing uses the arrow keys. I mean, so like the SWAT guys are maybe okay, but the boss should be Incinerator, right? Like her ass is grass? Okay, no.
She is probably just unconscious. Her right shoulder and left leg suffered damage, but she will live.
A dust explosion, huh? Good thinking.
Thank you.
But you could have just had me throw the bag of flour.
That would have been too slow. To improve your reaction time, I had to improvise.
Mm-hmm.
Thankfully, those SWAT guys are idiots.
Anyway, let's have a look. Hey, this is just a cooking magazine.
Damn. We got Date. We got. I was fooled too. Well, I mean, I guess I thought it was suggestive, and then I was like, no, it's a cooking magazine. Probably. And then I got gaslit back into thinking
Boss is still unconscious.
it was suggestive.
However, her brainwaves are stable. Syncing with her shouldn't be an issue.
Get talked to?
Date, talking to her would be pointless. You do know that, don't you?
Lots of things are pointless, Iba. Like, I don't know. Round objects. Besides, even if she was awake, I can't imagine she'd take kindly to an interrogation. Hitomi still hasn't been found. Bad feeling about this. There's a good chance that boss knows where she is. How would I get that information? Getting into her head would definitely be the quickest way. That's why I brought her here. Sync machine. Now, I do wonder how, like, the quote-unquote, like, true ending is going to take place in this game. Because, you know, if you look at the flowchart, I mean, presumably it's going to open up, like a new section, right? When we complete everything here, it'd be my guess. But, like, I wonder, like, from what... Like, if it's going to be, like, from the start over again, or, like... Because, like, these two branches are actually pretty significantly different, right? I don't know how that's going to be handled. I'm interested. How do I sync? Oh, computer? Dude, I would like to sink.
I had him put back behind bars.
In Fuchu prison.
That's right. I couldn't keep him here.
Okay, so in this one, he didn't escape. Yeah.
She has broken her right shoulder, as well as the fibula of her left leg. But her brain is perfectly healthy. You can sync with... Because I know that the boss is my enemy. I got the video from Aiba. I processed it and found that it showed no sign of tampering or editing. Which means there can be no mistake. The boss shot and killed So Sejima.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying vigilante murder is a good thing, but...
After pulling out his left eye, that makes the odds of her being the culprit behind the other murders very high. Or maybe she had accomplices. Either way, she's a criminal.
Well, yeah.
That's why I am cooperating with you, Special Agent Date. I want it as bad as you do. The truth.
Okay, get synced.
Pewter, are the preparations done?
Ready anytime.
Let's get started.
Date.
I know.
Please be better
6-minute
than
time limit.
Hitomi's.
I'll be back before time's up.
Well then, let's begin.
It's the warehouse. Barrel. Stop. Cease and desist. Don't make me do
Time
the.
to loosen up.
Don't make me do the I'm gonna stop playing the game gag again.
Do you always have to come in like that?
It is of the utmost importance.
At a time like this?
Times like this are perfect. Anyway, it appears to be an abandoned factory of some kind.
What could Boss be hiding here?
Somnium scan. Activate.
So, boss, I thought we were making like a futuristic techno murder mystery type of game. Why do I have to animate the anime girl shaking her ass again? What? How is that relevant to the plot? Where am I going? I didn't pay attention to what the mental locks were, but like where they said they were.
A rusted metal.
I mean, I don't have it pick. Get investigated.
It is faint, but I hear the sound of meat being pierced.
Gross.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
A rusted metal.
Oh, there's the pick. Oh, get broken.
Break the lock with that.
Roger. I will try.
And if you make me lose a minute because you're incompetent, Aiba,
It worked.
I would have been so mad.
All right, open it.
Yeah, Shoko's still definitely like the odd woman out when it comes to like who got killed.
Several keys have fallen.
Feels like she has the least connection to everyone,
One of them must be the right one.
at least based on what we know.
I do not have time to try all of them.
Oh,
Hopefully there's some kind of sign.
Indeed.
why couldn't we just walk through the door? Okay. I'm a big fan of
Agent Date, you've got 5 minutes.
key number 2.
It's a key.
What do you mean 50 seconds?
Whoa!
Doesn't look like this is it.
It could be related to what we saw beyond the door.
I think it's important.
Agent Date, you've got 4 minutes.
Let's say ladder, board. Can I even get over there? The 0 door, the most powerful of all the doors. I mean, since we're already fucked up, we may as well. Oh, timey will not be used. Okay. Where they tricked me last time.
No use. It won't budge.
And then we exploded.
Date, there is no time left.
Damn it, what the hell is Boss up to?
What a weird thing to put in your game. But you know what? I respect it. Kinda.
Agent Date, you've got 5 minutes.
Like, can we go over on this side? No. Cool. That's pretty cool. Alright. I know I said I was a key number 5, or key number 2 guy. I'm actually a, I'm more of a key 3 lad. The freaking 10x. 10x this.
Whoa!
Doesn't look like this is it.
It could be related.
Okay.
Agent Date,
Maybe a key number 4.
That's no good either.
Date, please.
Eyeball. Ice pick. Of course, I get it.
Do you?
Of course I do.
I mean, there's nothing else I can interact with. Other than the keys.
It's a
That's no good either.
Date.
Is it really just the one that was furthest away? Oh, there's a damn ice pick in it.
It's a key.
That's not fair. Couldn't see that. It's too damn small.
Ice pick is next to this. It appears to be correct.
Because my brain was like, oh, it's obviously not the one that's furthest away, because that's the one you would think of first.
That's what I...
The tag is labeled A.
I was right. Give me some credit.
That must mean you can use this key for something labeled A.
Come on.
It's okay, Date. Welcome to my world. Never getting any credit for anything. Where? Oh, there it is. Wait, no, that's... Well, it says C on the back, but it says door A. AC?
A door that looks... Perhaps we can use the key I just picked up.
Yeah, try that.
I am not going in that shit.
Odd. Isn't this the 3rd floor? What is going on here?
Looks like the floors are connected in a weird way.
Shit is yellow.
Quite the troublesome dream.
What's the worst color and why is it yellow? I don't know. Do I think yellow's the worst color? I mean, it's definitely bottom tier. It's like it or like dark
you have
purples.
3 minutes, Date.
I don't mind light purples. Dark purples, meh. But this shade of yellow, hideous. Absolutely hideous.
A door...
Tackle attack!
Yeah!
Well, that was easy.
It was.
Finally, late game tackles. They're working.
This
This is the second floor, but it is clearly not the door I just opened.
Just had to keep it in our moveset for
It's like
60
a maze.
hours.
I have to remember what door goes where.
60 levels, because we haven't really played for 60 hours. I don't. You ever heard of this game called Pokemon? No. Used to be real popular back in. I mean, it still is. I don't know where I'm going with this. Tackle attack.
Yeah,
Well, that was easy.
it was. Oh,
We leave the second floor and come right back to it.
But are we at the same spot? I'm gonna be honest. I got no clue where the hell I am. Okay, this is new though. We got some new interactables. We're almost out of time.
a bookshelf.
Side in the gap. Oh, that's a little sussy. What do you say?
A bookshelf. There is an obvious wire tied to it.
Is there? I don't see a wire. Oh, there. Okay, wire connects over here to the drum.
An oil drum hung with wire.
Probably want to lift it. Aiba, stop disappointing me with your weak physical strength. Remember when you lifted that cage? Aiba!
It's no use.
Could have told me earlier instead of wasting time.
I know.
Excuse you? Is that really something you should be saying to the one making all the effort?
It does like the gap's a bit
There's
bigger
a
on this
difference
side.
between being stubborn and not knowing when to quit.
So maybe you can push it through? Because it looks like you couldn't push it through
An oil drum.
from like that angle. Oh.
Oh,
Guess you should check that door.
Because I thought it was just cracked and that there was still some metal there, so it makes more sense you'd be able to lift it than push it through the metal.
a rusted.
Well, I would be killed. I don't know what to do.
A rusted.
You have less than 2 minutes. Hurry!
E apostrophe. E goes to E apostrophe. D goes to D apostrophe. We want to go D?
The.
I don't really know what I'm supposed to do.
It is locked.
What the hell are you talking about? Back click up
Door
the
E.
screen. Okay, I did nothing. I mean, shouldn't this just take me back to the other door? Oh wait, we had a 1 night. I mean, it's still not enough time. But I shouldn't. I just clicked on it without thinking. I mean, we still, even if we had had it.
A rust.
I mean, we can't open this. It's not. Okay, we have a 1 seconder. Okay.
It does not appear to.
But I mean, still a 10x means like this shit's impossible.
this again.
So we can't just grab one.
And there's absolutely a 0% chance we can finish this. God, why are the Somniums so not good anymore? I mean, I probably can't even pick this up.
Key. The hands indicate.
I mean, is there anything shorter than 5 seconds? I don't think so. I don't know, they started wilding out.
It would be quite.
Or they just.
Okay. Oh, time of death. I didn't realize there was more than one.
It's a key. The hands indicate. Is the
Set.
D.
Oh, it's such a pain in the ass.
Date, 30 seconds.
I will try.
Yeah, try it.
It opened.
I mean, I guess we'll keep going. We're gonna have to restart the entire Somnium because that checkpoint doesn't give us enough time. Which is cool, really cool. It's not frustrating or annoying or anything to make you replay content if you make like a single mistake.
A broken. Yeah. Oh, it's just as I calculated.
I was a little worried she wasn't gonna either A, I thought the kicking wouldn't work, or she'd kick in the other direction.
A rusted metal. I think I can open. This key has
Control panel? The one right there?
Well, better not have more than one choice left, or else we're screwed.
Date, you're out of time.
rows of.
Well, I don't know, get inserted.
There. Oh.
So.
Somnium over?
I see. If we move this.
Okay, let's move it.
This one's way too long, too.
Date, there is.
Damn it, what the hell?
I gotta read the whole fucking thing, man. Honestly, we're just gonna end the video here. We'll, yeah, because we lost too much time at the start. Just running around with the eyes and everything. Oh, it won't even let us go back to this one. Yeah, that's also really dumb. How did they, like, drop the ball so hard on the Somniums? Because, like, I don't know. The only thing the Somniums accomplish is making me, like, want to play, like, Zero Escape. Like, I would prefer if they were just wacky, like, surreal puzzles, as opposed to this weird time-gated nonsense. Where... Because they're not even, there's no real, like, the closest thing to a puzzle in the game is the pentagram thing. And even that's actually really simple. It's just if you make one mistake, you basically lose. They're not good. At best, they're serviceable. And at worst, they're just frustrating and a waste of time. I mean, they should have been, like, just completely detached from having a time limit. That would also maybe help. I mean, they would still be kind of boring mechanically, but I don't know, they went with this like weird half measure for them where they don't have any engaging mechanics. So they're very simple, just kind of like you just kind of guess a lot of the times. And if you guess wrong, it's just they're too strict on the time. I don't know, they're bad. I don't like them. Goodbye.